What is going on, guys? WiLLiSGaming here. Just a quick thing before the video begins. To celebrate the launch of Destiny 2 Forsaken, I am giving away a digital deluxe edition of the game. All you have to do to enter is like the video, leave a comment down below, make sure to subscribe to the channel with bell notifications turned on. Also, don't forget to enter through the link in the video description. It's at the very top. Enter through there as well, so all of your entries are counted. That's how I'm going to be choosing the winner. So in the digital deluxe edition, what you pretty much get the annual pass, the Awoken Legend set, and the Cade's exotic stash. So definitely go and enter. It literally takes seconds and you can get yourself a free edition of the game. So yeah, I'll see you guys in this video. What is going on, guys? WiLLiSGaming here. We are back again with another Destiny 2 video. In this video, guys, I'll be showing you how you can get to power level 600 as fast as possible if you want to do that. If you want to take your time and go through it slow, this video is probably not for you. So before I begin the video, guys, make sure to drop a like on the video and obviously subscribe if you are new. I'm going to be posting daily Forsaken videos throughout the upcoming days, so make sure you do not miss a video. So with that being said, let's jump straight into the video. So obviously you want to get to power level 600 as fast as possible if you're watching this. So the base level is actually level 50 and the power level cap is 600. I doubt we'll be able to reach 600 within the first week, just because you're probably going to be able to only get around like 560, 580 before needing actual, I guess, raid gear or exotics. It is possible. I have seen people at the max power level before the raid has even come out. If you want that type of grind, it is possible. You just need to make sure you hit every specific loot drop in accordance with your power level. So the first thing you want to do is, and this may be different, I'm not entirely sure, because Forsaken is a new expansion. They've changed a bunch of stuff and we still don't know a lot about how the power level is going to work, but this is how it's worked with past expansions. Obviously when Forsaken drops tomorrow, or if it's already out, you want to kind of, I guess, run public events until you're level 50. And like I said, this could be different, but you're probably asking yourself, why would you want to do this? So if you're level 50 before you start the campaign, obviously all of the gear that drops throughout the campaign is going to help you reach the soft cap. The soft cap is pretty much the, I guess, power level in which you can't actually benefit from getting gear from vendors or like blue drops, I guess, or even legendaries. And it requires you to pretty much only increase your level by getting exotics or powerful gear. Now, we don't actually know what the soft cap level is, but I'm guessing it's probably going to be around like 500 maybe, or 480. I'm not entirely sure, but it will get to a point when you are leveling up your power level that all of the gear will cap off at a certain level. I'm pretty sure when Destiny first came out, I think the soft cap was like 345, around 340, I'm not entirely sure, but 345 was the point in which you needed to actually get powerful engrams and exotics to increase your level above that 340 mark. Another way, which I would recommend, but if you're not into that, running public events until level 50, you don't have to do that. There is still a way to reach the soft cap without, I guess, doing all that stuff. So the next things you want to basically have or do is when you're leveling up, obviously you want to level up to 50 as fast as possible. If you have the ghost from Trials, or there's another ghost that has this as well, it's actually a 10% XP buff ghost shell. This will actually level you up a ton quicker, so make sure you have that on at all times. Also, Fireteam Medallion, I'm not entirely sure if that stacks with the ghost XP buff. I doubt it, so honestly you're probably just going to need a Fireteam Medallion every 4 hours. Another thing you want to make sure you do, obviously you're going to be getting a ton of gear and stuff like that. Make sure you are dismantling the gear you don't need, but pretty much every piece of gear is going to be an upgrade. So if you want to put any gear that you get on instead of infusing it, you only want to infuse when you get up around that, like, I guess 450 mark, when all the gear is basically capped out. Another thing you want to obviously help yourself do is get the bounties. Obviously there's going to be daily bounties from the vendors now. It's changed in Forsaken, so there's a lot more ways to get gear and it's going to help you a ton in leveling up. So yeah, you're probably at this point sitting around, I guess, like 500 light maybe. You're level 50, you're wondering, how do I get gear, Willis? What do I do? So honestly, you just want to do things that give you exotics. I'm not entirely sure if the raid is going to give upgraded exotics out of the chests, but you could try and go check the raid, see if it actually gives you upgraded, I guess, exotics from the raid. Because I remember, I think it was in Warmind that a lot of people were saving their raid keys, and what they would do is they would use the raid keys when the DLC dropped, and they'd pretty much just like power themselves up to like max level just using all of the raid keys that they acquired. So that's one thing you could do. Try and get a few raid keys tonight maybe and just leave them there, and then when you need that extra bit of bump, I guess, go in and open up the chest, because those raid chests actually have a really high % chance at getting exotics. So that's another thing you can do. Obviously, make sure to run your Nightfall. Nightfall's changed now. You're able to pick 3 of the, I guess, active Nightfall. So make sure you're doing that. Another thing that's been added with Forsaken is the daily heroic story missions. So make sure you run these. I'm pretty sure they give powerful pieces of gear. So it's definitely worth running these daily heroic missions like in D1. It will give you better gear than you have. So definitely run those. It's actually a new playlist, obviously, that was added with Forsaken. Next, what you want to be doing is the daily challenges. Now, obviously, these change every day and they just pop up. There is no like milestone tracker tab anymore. You need to check each planet one by one, and you basically need to go around to like pretty much every vendor, I guess, and just check for all of the things that give you powerful gear. Obviously, make sure you're doing your flashpoints as well. Flashpoints obviously are a very good way to get that powerful gear. These pretty much require you to do, I guess, public events, lost sectors, and I think they're adding a new thing with Forsaken called dungeons. So I think they're, I guess, bigger lost sectors. We really haven't heard much about it, but try and run some dungeons, do that good stuff. As for when you're just sitting there, I guess, not doing anything and you're just waiting for reset, hop on another character, level that character to level 50 and do the whole thing again. But make sure before you even do anything, you put your weapons across to that character, because that character will then be at a higher power level for you to get higher gear. So definitely before you start a new character, put the gear onto the other character and then continue from there. And then eventually you will have to move to another character, and if you have enough time, grind out that character and make sure that whatever your last character is the character you're gonna use, because he's pretty much gonna have the, I guess, highest gear, because as you know now, you cannot cross infuse, as it were, where you'd basically use like warlock gear into hunter gear. So whatever character you want to play for the raid, I guess make sure that's your last character, because that's going to be the character with the highest armor and obviously the highest weapons. But weapons you can just change about in dim as much as you want. So how I'm going to do it, I'm pretty much going to level my Titan first, and then I'm going to go to my Warlock, and then I'm going to go to my Hunter. I'm probably going to be using my Hunter in the raid, so he's going to be the last character I'm going to be leveling up. Obviously then next reset you can just keep doing it and just leveling up your power level as much as possible. So this was just a quick guide on all of the things you need to make sure you do if you want to hit that 600 power level as much as possible. And obviously I haven't even mentioned it yet, but obviously when you get to that point and when the raid is out, make sure you run the raid, because the raid is going to give you the best possible gear you can get. And there's even chance for exotics that will drop even higher. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little quick video or guide on how to reach a really high power level as fast as possible. And like I said, you don't have to do this, guys. If you really just want to enjoy the game and take your time, you can. But this is for the people who, I guess, just want to get to the highest level so they are raid ready as quick as possible, because we don't get much time. We get like a week and a half, I think, until the raid is actually released. So for people who are just jumping back into Destiny and just want to take their time, you can do that, that's fine. But for the people who want to, I guess, spend a bit extra time grinding out the game as much as possible, then that's what you need to do. And don't forget to enjoy yourself, guys, have fun. And if you're ever stuck or need people to play with, guys, I actually run a Discord server, so make sure you join the Discord server. We've got a section for PC, PS4 and Xbox. So if you're looking to form groups and play with the community, it's a perfect chance for you to do this. Link to that is in the video description, or if you're on Discord right now, literally just go to the server tab and type in Willis and it'll bring you straight to my server. But I really do hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely turn on them subscriber notifications, guys. Click the little bell icon and I will see you in my next video. Thank you guys for watching.